I've just arrived back at the Greenstones office to drop off a few things on the way back from an event that I've been running. And I've arrived at the office and discovered that we have got balloons on the ceiling. This idea was first given to me or shared with me by Julie and Miguel down at Blue Rocket Accountancy in Kent. And I arrived at their office one day for me to find that they had got balloons on their ceiling. And of course, as you would, I asked Julie and Miguel what that was all about. And I discovered that each balloon represented one tax return that they needed to file before the 31st of January. So with Julie's permission, I asked if I could bring it back and install that system, that visualization technique in Greenstones. And Julie and Miguel very kindly said, yes, I could. So since then, every year around about now, we blow up the number of balloons that we have tax returns left to file. And as you'll see, on the ceiling, each of these balloons is one tax return that we've got left to file. Now what happens is when a team member files a tax return, they come along with a pin or a paper clip or something like that and pop the balloon. And everybody gets to hear that another tax return has been filed. They get an auditory anchor, an auditory confirmation, a bit like ringing a bell. Now this year we've taken it a little bit further. Inside some of the balloons are pieces of paper or special treats. So if somebody manages to pop the balloon when they file a tax return that's got a treat in, obviously they win the thing that's inside that balloon. Now I've shared this idea with you to inspire, challenge and support you to do something similar. Of course, if you've got tax returns that need filing by the end of the year or by the 31st of January, then you can blow up balloons, stick them to the ceiling so the team can see the number of tax returns that still need to be filed. Alternatively, if you've got another target that you need to achieve, you could go away and think of a visual representation of that target so you can see physically how you're achieving it. As always, if you take this idea and implement it in your practice or in your business, I would love to hear what it is that you do in order to make the progress that you want to make.